So it's a Friday night, and although I keep saying that I rarely do grocery shopping on a Friday, here I am again. I have my takeaway to the side because it's Friday, so we'll get to that one. But I went to the greengrocers just before they closed, and I picked up a bunch of spring onions. This is much cheaper at the greengrocers. Although it was $1.99 on special at Aldi, I got this bunch for $1.49 at the greengrocers. Also there, baby king brown mushrooms for $2.79. So this is a nice thing to have. The big splurge at the greengrocers was the chicken and mushroom arancini. This thing was $17.99. I think you get how many? 2, 4. You only get 5. But I'm in a rush this week with work, so I won't have time to cook much. I think I can just throw this into the air fryer and have some veg and some salad and call it a meal. Also, I love these blueberry bagels. I don't like regular black bagels, just like the blueberry bagels. 2 for $3.99. A nice thing to have with my morning coffee. And so I went to Aldi and got myself some cream cheese. Also at the greengrocers, bananas. Now these are super green, but they are much cheaper. These ones are only $3.89 per kilo, whereas I've seen at Aldi it's starting to creep over the $4 per kilo mark. So these 4 very green bananas were $2.40. Also at Aldi were the strawberries. They're still on special. A punnet, 250 grams for $1.69. So that's just to top up with fruit. I still also have yogurt in my fridge, so sometimes they're not very sweet, so I'll throw them into the yogurt and have them together. Price check on the cream cheese spread was $2.89 from Aldi. Two liters of A2 milk, what's new, $6.89. Also, raspberry twists. These are the Aldi knockoff version of the Darryl Lee twists. They're very close. A bag, $2.59. Next, I went to the Asian grocers because I was out of these. These are Japanese udon. You get 5 per pack. I like to have them in my freezer. It's a very simple meal, Japanese udon. I might actually film myself making it one night, and I still have the tempura prawns still in my freezer as well. Price check on these. A bag, you get 5. 1.25 kilos comes to $7.45. Now these have gone up in price, but you know, 5 meals. Sometimes I also like to pair it with pork. These are just pretty much like the hot pot pork slices. Very quick in hot water and soup, and it'll be done. So you get 225 grams for $5.25. Just a nice thing to have in my freezer. They do have the premium pork belly as well, so I didn't get that one. There was actually a lady in the way, and I was like, oh, I can't be bothered. And sometimes, if I'm feeling very fancy, I get the Wagyu. Finally, a few days ago, Coles. I saw these were on special. $3.15 each at Coles. The the Red Rock Deli chips are the one thing that I think nobody has been able to dupe. Aldi ones don't even come close. This is suffering from shrinkflation though. Look at how small the packet is now, 165 grams. So I picked up 2 packets of this at $3.15 each. So that was it for groceries from Aldi, Coles, and greengrocers and the Asian supermarket. Finally, while I was doing my grocery shopping, I also ordered some Japanese to have for dinner. So I just got myself a chicken teriyaki roll. And a small serving of the chicken karaage. I also have salad in the fridge still left, and I always have it with the Japanese Kewpie sesame dressing. So that's my dinner for Friday night. I'm going to put all this away now and have dinner. I will put the total on screen. It's 10 p.m. and I am absolutely exhausted. So I'm making udon noodles. I have this meal frequently, like once a week, sometimes more. So I've got some eggs. I'm going to quickly soft boil these. So I'm going to throw them into my boiling pot. Next, I have bought the frozen tempura, and I also have a pork chop that's mysteriously been in my freezer for, I'm going to admit to at least 2 months. It's in the freezer. I'm sure it's fine. I'm going to heat these up in the air fryer. Okay, so next is I'm going to make my soup, my broth, which is 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of Japanese dashi, 1 teaspoon of mirin, and 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. And you boil it. I've also got my frozen udon. These come in packs of 5. Pretty easy. You literally just boil it until it's ready. Only a few minutes. So pretty easy to find at any Asian supermarket. I've even seen it stocked in the frozen section at Coles. So this goes into the water. Okay, so I'm going to throw my soup over. Easy. I threw my pork chop into the air fryer. Tempura prawns also into the air fryer. Soft boiled egg in. I totally did not gobble down the other one while I was waiting. A little bit of seaweed. And I had some spring onions left over. And that's my dinner. Very, very quick.